Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vina Aulia Rahma. Now I want to review the article. The title is The Interference of First Language and Second Language Equation, the 2015 by Ali Derahsan and Elham Karimi. Okay, the first slide is background. I choose the topic transfer and interference in language learning because it's very relevant to how students in Indonesia learn English. Most students already speak their first language, so learning English as a second language is influenced by first language. I use an article, The Interference of First Language and the Second Language Equation, by Ali Derahsan and Elham Karimi. I choose this article because it explains clearly how first language can affect the learning of second language, especially in grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and meaning. The aims of this article to identify the elements that are important to second language acquisitions. Many people think that learning a first language influences learning a second language, and that learning a first language could be inhibit learning a second language. It's also thought that certain similarities and differences between the two languages determine the role of the first language in second. The next slide is definition. Using one's first language knowledge while learning a second language is known as language transfer. This might have an impact on their ability to write, speak, and comprehend the new language. If the two languages are similar, learning is easier. The goal is positive transfer. The negative transfer is interference. It indicates that the first language leads to errors in the second language, such as incorrect pronunciation and grammar. When learners of second language want to write or speak in the target language, they tend to rely on their first language structure. If the structure are different, then a lot of error occur in first language. Thus, this indicate an interferences of first language on second language. Interference is the error that can be tracked back to the first language while the learners use the second language. The next slide is type transfer. The first one is positive transfer. Happens when first language and the second language are similar. This helps learners learn faster. For example, words that look and mean the same, like information in English and informasi in Indonesia, make it easier to learn vocabulary. The next is negative transfer or interference. Happens when first language and second language are different. Learners use first language rule in second language by mistake, and this causes error in speaking or writing. The next slide is methodology. In this article, the researchers used interviews, writing, speaking text, and recording to find out what kinds of negative transfer happened because of the learner's first language. The first one is writing text. The researchers the student wrote stories in first language to second language. Speaking text. Students read word out loud to check pronunciation. The next is interview, asking learners why they made mistakes. And the last is recording and analysis to study error. The next slide is findings. The first language affects second language learning, especially in grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and writing. For example, an Indonesian learner might say, I go to campus by motorcycle every day. This is a direct translation from saya ke kampus naik motor setiap hari. But in English, it's more natural to say, I ride my motorbike to campus every day. The next is learners often use first language rules when they don't know enough second language. For example, they might say, I not understand because it's like saya tidak mengerti. The correct English is I don't understand. Pronunciation mistakes happen when first language doesn't have the same sound as second language. For example, when Indonesian people speakers say tree instead of their tree instead of tree because the t sound doesn't not exist in Indonesian. Positive transfer happen if first language and second language are similar. For example, like uh, the first, uh, the first, and the before slide, the word information is easy to understand for Indonesian people learners because it's similar to word information in informasi in Indonesia. Same meaning and almost the same spelling. The next is age matter. Children learn second language better than adults because their brain are more flexible. For example, a child who watch a cartoon in English can learn new words in English and sound faster than adults because who often need to translate everything in their head. In the second, in writing, learners often use first language thinking and strategies to write in second language. For example, writing "I hope you are in the good condition" is a direct translation from "Saya harap kamu dalam keadaan baik." But native English speakers say "I hope you doing well." And the last is second language can also change the way someone speak their first language if they use um, second language a lot. For example, a person might say, "Saya prefer yang itu," or "Kita bisa adjust jadwalnya." Missing English and Indonesian because they use English often as school or work. In Indonesian, most happen like in people live in Jaksel, Jakarta Selatan. And the next slide is discussion. In this article, there are some weaknesses, and there are also ways the article can be applied or expanded in future physical linguistic research. There are the weaknesses. The first one is only Persian learners are the subject of the article. Um, the next is lack useful classroom suggestion, lack of clear guidance for learners on how to listen first language interference. And the slide is the studies where we're brief how interference evolves over time in unknown to them. The next is how can the article be applied or expanded in future physical linguistic research. The first one is Used in learning, learners are better able to comprehend the mistake made by first language, develop two additional first language background. Future research needs to include the variety of native language such as Japanese or Indonesian. The next is employ brain research techniques. With the use of instruments such as a brain imaging or rec text, psycholinguistics can investigate how the brain process first language and two language. Behavioral long-term research observe students who learn through time to observe how second language practice affect first language interference, and the next is examine the impact of two language on first language. Examine how acquiring a second language can affect one's use of their first language. The the last slide is conclusion. Based on this article, learning a second language can have a positive or negative transfer for our first language. Learning is made easier if the two languages are similar. How if they differ, it may lead to error. It refers to this is interference. The article show how age and brain and habits impact language acquisitions, with example from earlier studies. The article often good ideas despite certain issues such as its emphasis of Persian element. Researchers and learners who want to improve language learning can benefit from the research. And that's from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.